Good morning. This is a get ready with me for work. And also I'm going to talk to you about my time at the 99-cent store. I was there for almost 5 years. And I've already washed my face and all my skincare. So I'm using this. I woke up before my alarm, so I thought I'd film. And just patting that in. And so I worked at the 99-cent store from July 13th, 2013 until March of 2018, sometime around there. I can't remember the date, but I left in March. And I left for very obvious reasons. I left because of management. And I made some good friends there. So I saw a lot there. And then from there I went to Winco. But I talked about that place in a different video. But my time at the 99-cent store was crazy. We were wild. We flip off the cameras and shit. It was fun. So what palette am I using? I have this cute little Star Wars palette from Pat McGrath. I don't know if I want to use these colors or use something else. I can't use this brush. This brush is dirty. I gotta get my hair out of my face. I should have done that earlier, but I didn't. And I got a new perfume from Glossier. It smells so good. And I need a brush. And I got the Glossier sharpener. This one. I use my... Put this mirror right over there. I'm wearing gray, so I should wear... Alright, this, pin these back. So, my time at the 99, I should take you with me. Sorry about the brush. So, my time at the 99 was crazy, like I said. And we were wild, and we were crazy. Like, I mean crazy. Like, we would flip off cameras. We did a whole bunch of stuff. OSHA violations, the whole 9 yards. We had roaches there. And everything. A lot of... Oh, I have a new Pat McGrath palette. I think I might use that one. And that's... Oh, and I got a new alarm clock. It wakes me up because I'm a heavy sleeper. Sorry, my ADD's all over the place. But we were crazy at the 99-cent store. Like I said, OSHA violations up the wazoo. Like, I kid you not. I kid you not. OSHA violations. What else did we violate? HIPAA. There was a lot of HIPAA violations. But it was crazy. It was crazy. I think I'll use this shade. It was crazy, but I made some good friends along the way, and guess what? I'm still friends with them. I kid you not, 2 managers were having sex on the pallets. Literally on the pallets, like on the potting soil pallets, they were having sex. They were having sex on there. One manager trapped another manager, a female manager, in the back cooler where we kept our extra produce and like deli items. And she went in there, he went in there, shut the door, and stuck a pallet, like the wooden pallet, up against, there was nothing on it, but it was a heavy wooden pallet, and he put it up against the door so she couldn't get out. And we had a girl there her name was Daniela. She was a fucking asshole. Like, she was an asshole. Like, she hated customer service. Like, she hated her job. She hated people. I mean, I hate people too, but fuck, this girl was like going into nursing. I was like, you want that bitch as a nurse? She was like not happy because one of my friends became a manager, so she quit. And she went and been a good manager because she only wanted the money and the hours. She didn't give a care about customer service. She just wanted the hours and the money. But that didn't work out too well. She left and went to Target and she got fired. And you wanna know why she got fired? She stole $60 from the register on Black Friday because she was high. Nice way to blow up your job, fucking hoe. Oh, these Pat McGrath shadows are really creamy. Not creamy, but like, they blend out like a dream. What else should I do? The blue one's pretty. And what else did happen? I sliced my hand there. That was when Nancy Mendoza was there. I can't stand that fucking bitch. I can't stand her. She was so mean. She would like leave her shit everywhere and she would blame me, the morning person, because it didn't get picked up. No, bitch. Pick up after yourself the way I do. I think your mother raised you better than that. And what else happened? Oh, I sliced my hand there. And I was out for like 2 months. So I have this scar. You can see it. I sliced it with a box cutter. And then we had another manager. named Lupa. She was a fucking asshole too. She was lazy. She didn't want to do anything. She hated her job as a manager. But I don't know why she was a manager. She became a manager because she kissed ass. I'm not an ass kisser. Because I don't believe in that. Because it doesn't get you anywhere in life. It really doesn't. It can only get you so far, but when you actually have to do the work, then you can't do it. And then people are like, why are you a manager if you can't do the work? I'm using this Lancome. Dient Idol Otra Wear. I said it all stupid, but sorry. But yeah, so I worked at the 99 for almost 5 years. It was crazy. We've had a lot of crazy things happen there. We've had people steal, and they'd be like, well, they're stealing. And I was like, well, there's nothing much I can do about it. If they want to steal and go to jail for a dollar soap, then that's their prerogative, not mine. I'm like, I called for security, they didn't show up, so that's on them. And my manager, Gerabi, she would be like, did you call? And I was like, yes, I called, and no one showed up. She would always like yell at me, why didn't someone do this? Why didn't someone do that? I'm like, I don't know. I'm not their keeper. Why don't you show up to work? Instead of showing up for an hour and a half and then leaving, because supposedly you have to quote unquote take your kids to school when your kids can take the bus, because your kids are in public school, because private school don't have buses. And I know that for a fact because I went to private school. So, and then we had a manager there named Marina. She was a German, and she was a fucking asshole too. She was a bitch. She sent me home for helping a customer she didn't like. And I was like, I thought we have to help the customer where this. She's like, well, that customer knows where things are at, so they don't need help. So I told the store manager, Yarabi. I told her what had happened. And she's like, well, Marina said that's not what happened. I'm all, Marina's a habitual liar. I'm all, she's a fucking bitch too. She's all, she just likes to go by the book. I'm all, the book my ass. I cussed out all the managers there. I told off Nancy. Nancy would fuck the truck drivers in the truck cabin, and she would come out adjusting her pants, and he would too. They had her on camera. I'm wearing my Holy Grail powder foundation from Lancome. I have to go to Target after this. Well, I have to go to Starbucks. I have to go to Starbucks. I already did all my Christmas shopping. I started in November. I started Christmas shopping in September. I finished. I have to pick part of my gift up at Ulta, and the other part, no, just Ulta. And then I have to wrap it, and I have to gift wrap. But I think I'm just gonna, if I have paper, I'm gonna wrap it. But if I have boxes, I'm just gonna box it up. Put it in the bag. That way they have something to open. What else? And I got this. You know me? I love the evil eye. I'm gonna use that one. So there's a lot of things that happened at the 99-cent store. Lupe and Juliana, they were a couple and they were lesbians. And last time I heard, they were engaged, I believe years ago. I don't know if they still got married or they broke it off. But they were, nothing wrong with them being lesbians, but it's not really ladylike if you're 69ing and scissoring on pallets under the camera. And they would get in trouble. I would get in trouble for the front. Because Marina, she'd be like, well, the front looks fine. I'm like, well, look at your front leads. They're not doing their job. So I can't take full responsibility for them not doing it. Where's my sharpener? Because Lupe Julia, she was also a manager. They wouldn't do anything. So they're supposed to kind of help too. But they didn't help at all. Where's my mirror? I'm gonna have to do this on off camera, but I'm on camera. Off camera, on camera. You can still see me. They wouldn't do anything on the front. And so I got the write-up. And I told you not be. I was like, these girls aren't doing their job. And, you know, they should be managing and being a team player and helping out. They need to be helping out. If I'm helping the customers and I can stock like the pegs, like the peg wall of the register, they need to jump in and help too. Because that's being a good manager. That's being a good team player. That's being a good leader. And she's like, no, you're absolutely correct. That's what a manager is supposed to do. And I'm just like, well, look who you pick as managers. Maybe you need to reevaluate that. And she was a good fit for management. I would have been a good manager, but she didn't want me to because she said I was involved in people's lives. My friends tell me their problems because I'm a friend. They confide in me. Just how everyone else in the world has friends and they confide in. They can trust. I'm a safe space for people, for my friends. I'm sorry, that's a bit of an issue for you. People can't confide in her because she has to go and tell her fucking bitch ass friend Nancy. And then Nancy has to go and be a bitch and fucking blab it all out. So, you know, she's giving me all these opportunities. I proved myself to her time and time again. That was a good fit for management. She gave me all this responsibility, and I didn't get it. So I got screwed. So put on my eyeliner. And it was Urban Decay 24 hour. And for my eyeshadow, I used Pat McGrath's Mothership. I don't know if you can see it, it's gold. And I used these two colors. But you know, we was just not happy. She's like, wow. She's like, they can't even do that. And I was like, well, look who you pick as your managers. If it was me, you would have stripped me of management, but you let these girls do whatever they want. She's like, that's not true. Well, yes, it is. I see it, everyone sees it. No one speaks of it. No one speaks on it because even they're in fear of retaliation. They're in fear of getting their hours cut, but not me. You cut my hours, I will literally go look for another job, which is exactly what I'm doing. I'll get another job where I will be valued for my work. And I did. I started working at Winco, and I got more opportunities there than anywhere else. I'm forever grateful for that, but I'm not grateful for the outcome. Do better, Winco. And do better, 99-cent store. But, you know, it's sad that they had to go under and a lot of people lost their jobs. It's sad because my friends were there and they lost their jobs. But all in all, it was a fun place to work at. I learned a lot and made some good friends. What else happened there? We had potlucks, we had Christmas parties. We were supposed to have like a corporate meeting and they didn't want me involved because I was gonna like tell it all off. I was gonna tell them all out and just run management to the ground like I always do. But no, they didn't want me involved in that. And it never happened. And there I go, it's just a rumor, it's just a rumor. I'm like, no, you just don't want anyone to know how you are. So, and then when I broke up with my boyfriend of long term, who I posted like on my social media, on my, back on my old page, my private page, before I started my CrossFit account, he would show up, and when I was best friends, she was like, she's not here, get out of here, or I hit you with my car. I was just like, I love you for that. And she knows who she is. I love her. She's my sister. And I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Gel. And I'm using the clear brow gel because my eyes were already full, so I just used brow gel. So I already did that. I already have my scrubs picked out. I don't know if I should wear purple or gray and purple. Which one? I'm thinking more purple and black. So purple and black it is. So I'm wearing purple and black. And I'll put this up here. But what else happened at the 99-cent store? Let me look back. A lot of theft. There's one day I was opening, and this guy rode his bicycle. Not a motorcycle or a little motorbike, but his bicycle. He pedaled his ass into my store and into my seasonal aisle. I'm gonna leave your bike outside. Fucking idiot. I can't stand people half the time. And I was like, did he like legit just do that? And when I was starting out there, this guy was like, I was like, you have to park your bike outside. He's like, there's no locks on the bike rack. I'm like, there's locks on aisle 2. And he went and bought a lock. And everything was freaking hilarious. And then they started to like raise prices. Okay, I have no control over that. And this guy's like, he's like, I thought this was the dollar store. I'm like, it is, but I'm like, I don't have control over prices, so you can call corporate for that. I'm like, I have no control over that. I'm like, I just work here. I just ring up your stuff. So I have no control over that. He's like, why are you all? It's not me personally. I'm like, well, I'm not doing it personally to offend anyone. So you got a problem with that? I'm like, you talk to marketing. He's like, where's marketing? At the corporate office in LA. like fuck. Shit, the people would complain about prices. And like, it's still cheap. I'm like, do you want to go to Walmart and spend $20? It was like $2-3. Do you want to go and spend? I'm like, go and spend that much at the mechanic for an oil change. Go spend that much at AutoZone. You're gonna spend a lot at AutoZone because you're buying the oil, the filter, and like everything else. But it was fucking crazy out there. It was crazy out there at the 99-cent store. I was in the ghetto too. So we got a whole bunch of ghetto people. And then there was a time where EBT shut down. So only one register was working for EBT. And this one lady, she's like, I swiped my EBT card and it showed that I went through. And I was just like, the best thing I tell you is call corporate and they'll help you. I can't really do much on my end. Corporate office can help you, and we gave her corporate's number, and she was like, okay. It was hard because EPD shut down. The first of the month was crazy. We had the truck, we had change coming in. It was the fucking holiday coming up, and it was fucking busy. And I had to work, so I never got overtime there. So I would work, and shit, I would work 6 days a week with 1 day off. Weekly checks, that was good, but I wanted more hours, and you know, and I wanted benefits, and I wasn't gonna get full time there. Then I went to Winco and got benefits there. Could have moved out, but you know, I needed something better. And then after I left Winco, I went back to school in a field that I enjoy, and I love my job as a home health person. And with that, I was able to go back to school full time and work full time. So the hours were flexible. I pick and choose my hours. I pick and choose my days. I get to make up my schedule because I work for my registry. So when you work for a registry, you're in charge of your own schedule. So it's really cool. the it's perfect because I get, 30-40 hours a week, so it's just great, plus overtime, and it's great. I love my home health job, and I'm looking for something else more full-time during the week, because sometimes home health is not stable, but I'm glad I worked all those other jobs to get where I'm at. So always look at it that way. Wherever you've been, like whatever you've gone through, you always look back and be like, well, I went through a lot to get where I'm at, so I had to go through a lot to get where I'm at. And I absolutely enjoyed it, and it was a wild ride. So I love my 99-cent store family, except for some of you that I mentioned. Fuck all of you. But that was my time at the 99-cent store, and that is, I don't have that many jobs, so, and that is a video for the end of the year. I didn't make that many videos, but I need to make more videos. But all in all, it was fun. It was fun while it lasted. So enjoy your day. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Season's greetings. And enjoy the rest of the year. I'll see you then.